Hello guys and welcome to milgemilge channel. I want to start this off by saying a big thank you. I really appreciate everyone who watched my previous Eastern European blockhouse video and left so many lovely comments. I was working enormously on that build and the video, and I'm very grateful to see such an amazing feedback. So today I'm building third and the last house from well-known TV show Modern Family. It is time for Jay and Gloria's house. In case you haven't seen my older videos, I have already built Dumpy's house and Pritchett Tucker house. All these three builds are on my gallery under milgemilge, and of course you can download the tray file from my Patreon page. Plus, as an added gratitude for your support, I do publish my builds there a bit earlier. Modern Family is an American television sitcom that aired for 11 seasons from 2009 to 2020. It was created by Christopher Lloyd and Stephen Lepton. The show is centered around the lives of three related but distinct families: the Pritchett, the Dumphys, and the Pritchett Tucker. Jay Pritchett, a wealthy businessman, is married to a much younger Colombian woman named Gloria, who has a son named Manny from her previous marriage. Jay has two children from his previous marriage, Claire and Mitchell, who are both married with children of their own. The show follows the families as they navigate the ups and downs of life, work, and relationship, often with humor and heart. Each episode focuses on the individual members of the family as well as their interactions with each other. It's definitely my most favorite comfort show. I have watched it countless times, and I'm sure I'll keep watching it in the future. My own journey with Modern Family began around 2015. I immediately fell in love with the show and their characters. At first, I was focused only on the plot and the characters, but later on, when I began to be more involved with the Sims, I started to pay attention to their houses as well. I already mentioned in my previous videos that Dumpy's house was my favorite, and if I could, I would move in there in a heartbeat. Then came Mitch and Cameron's build, as it was delight for myself as a builder. With so many comments demanding Jay and Gloria's house, I had to succumb, even though their extraordinary mansion is my least favorite. It probably sounds ridiculous because who wouldn't like their gorgeous house, but somehow for me it felt very intimidating. Only after building it myself do I take my words back and say that I absolutely love it. In the Fancy Pants Homes article, the author Georgie Michaelis states, "The houses themselves speaks volume about the characters, making it easier for the viewers to get into the story without much further context." The successful patriarch of the family, Jay, lives in the nicest house, which just so happens to reflect his status and wealth. The status is reflected even in the choice of location, as the real-life Pritchett house is located in Brentwood, California, home to some of the most elegant and architecturally distinct mansions. In reality, the property that serves as Jay home is much bigger than what we see on the show. Exterior shots only capture part of the Brentwood property. I tried to do my best recreating their gorgeous mansion, and as always I end up facing some challenges. Since the house exterior plan was very different from the interior plan, I had to improvise, so unfortunately the interior is not gonna look as accurate as I wanted to. For those who watch this show, you probably notice all the Easter eggs I have put into this house. For example, dog butler Barkley at the front entrance. I merged the butler statue with a little dog statue to create this, as Gloria would say, unholy creature. I also made a custom pool table. Unfortunately, it's not functional, but I felt like it's absolutely necessary to have it. At the very beginning of the video, you have probably seen the legendary family picture. I only included this photo in some shots because it's not gonna be added to the house. Since EA dropped the Legacy Edition, there's no way to create no CC gallery art, which is so upsetting because I always love to add more personality to the build by adding some family pictures. I uploaded the picture to the gallery separately, but it has a custom content symbol on it. This kitchen was the most explored and visited place in the whole house. Almost every single episode has a scene where family members gathers there. I added lots of food clutter and the most importantly jam because Gloria had her sauce business at some point and was always cooking. I think the proportions of this kitchen is way smaller than in the show, but I didn't want to compromise the exterior. I also wanted to create a secret Jay's collection room where Phil found Apollo rocket collectible and accidentally broke it. I haven't done much play checks, so lots of furniture are possibly not functional and are absolutely not necessary for the gameplay. For the best playing experience, you might want to move some objects around to make it functional. I feel like all these little clutter details makes this build look homey, lived in, and accurate to the show. I placed lots of dog beds all around the house because main character Jay is completely obsessed with his dog Stella, and in later seasons he opened another business for dog beds. He made lots of funny and cute looking beds and even showcased it on the television. It was really hard to imagine what's going on this part of the house because there were no scenes in the show. It almost felt like this side of the house didn't exist. So I created a room similar to the first season pilot episode room. This particular room was shown only once, so I decided to use it as a sunroom. In real life, this house has 5 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms. I managed to create all 5 bedrooms, Jay's and Gloria's, Manny's, and Joe's bedroom, and 2 spare rooms. And I also made 5 bathrooms. The first bedroom on the second floor is a spacious and luxurious Jay's and Gloria's bedroom with a king-size bed and lots of pillows. I had many doubts about this bed and I'm sure it's not gonna be possible to use it in a game, but the size of the bed and all the pillows makes it look very realistic to the show. I also made a walk-in closet. You can also enter the balcony from the closet, which is kind of funny concept, but I couldn't find a better way to add a closet and a bathroom all together. In the show, Jay mentioned a few times about his home office, a peaceful space where he can close the door and spend some quiet time. When they were expecting a new baby, Jay had to give his room to Joe. I found it very strange that this massive house has only 2 bedrooms and an office room, but apparently it was only a set and in real life there are way more rooms. So I gladly made everyone's room without giving too much thought on how to use all that space. Rooms were constantly moving and wall paint was always changing during the show. Manny's room seems like it's supposed to be just above the stairs, but at the same time, if you look at the room from the inside, you can see that there was a bigger corridor. Basically, I improvised entire second floor plan. I made Manny's room based on the first season episode What Doesn't Kill You Makes You Stronger, where Jay tried to hang a picture with these exact words above the Manny's turtle shell house and accidentally killed it. It was such a memorable episode because Jay tried to hide the crime pretending that it was a raccoon who broke into Manny's room and killed the turtle. Thank you so much to all my dear patrons and everyone who's watching. I truly appreciate that. Like and subscribe, it will help to boost the algorithms and more people could see my builds. And as always, let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. Enjoy the rest of the video!